why I don't have male friends today. I grew up very, very feminine. I was bullied a lot for it because a lot of boys couldn't get past the fact that I was a feminine male. It's kind of hard to talk about on camera. It kind of got in the way of me being able to really be friends with a lot of males because they just always had a problem with me being gay. I just can't connect with men like a friendship level. Like, there's just nothing for us to really talk about. Like, what's up, NoahhNators? It's your boy NoahhJ here, back on your screens with another video. As you see by the title, today we're coming at you with kind of like a little bit of a story time and a little bit of a sit down video about why I don't have male friends. So before we get into that, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe on this video, follow all my social medias in the description box below, and without further ado, let's hop right into this video. Alright y'all, so as y'all can see from the last video, the hair is still done. I just got it pulled in a ponytail right now, but my girl just ate down on the hair. Like, the hair is just so tea. It's just so tea. All right, let's hop right in, y'all. So why I don't have male friends. So to really explain to you guys why I don't have male friends, I'm gonna have to take you guys back to when I was in middle school and kind of like my childhood and what happened back then. Oh my God, I hope I don't start crying. About what happened in my childhood to contribute as to why I don't have male friends today. Oh yeah, I really hope I don't start crying. So, going back to my childhood, y'all, I grew up very, very feminine. And you guys can probably have already picked up on that with just the way I get my hair and the way I talk with my hand movements and different things like that. So, growing up, y'all, I was very, very feminine and I was bullied a lot for it. And I felt like, you know, when I was younger, I was never able to really be myself around a lot of males that was around me, especially when I was at school. You know, I did not get along with my classmates who were males. You know, I did not get along with a lot of boys my age because a lot of boys couldn't get past the fact that I was a feminine male, which kind of went into people thinking that I was gay, which is, I kind of touched on that in my coming out story. If you guys haven't seen that, go watch that. Yeah, that's kind of like where it started. And, you know, as time progressed, when I was younger, I used to watch iCarly, Victorious. I would mimic, you know, their femininity ways and their behaviors and stuff on the TV show as a joke, because this is when I was like, you know, 5 or 6. So I was in elementary school, and you know, what I started to notice was that like a lot of boys would start picking on me for being feminine. They would call me gay, you know, before I even knew what gay was. But when it came to females, they would kind of be more accepting towards me, and they would be more, you know, open to getting to know me and different things like that. And they kind of welcomed me in with open arms, no matter how I acted or what I identified as. That's when, you know, further down when I did find out that I was gay. So what I started to notice, guys, is that, like, you know, from a very young age, I didn't get along with, you know, a whole lot of people. I was very confrontational when I was younger, and not on purpose, because if you guys don't know, I have a emotional disability, a learning disability, anxiety, and depression. And I got diagnosed with all 4 of those things when I was 9. And so that played a part in me not really being able to control my emotions a lot, and, you know, contributed a lot to me acting out as well. And not using it as an excuse, but just saying that, like, those definitely were, like, some contributing factors as to why my behavior was the way that it was and why it was so extreme when I was younger in elementary and middle school. So that's kind of what happened there. So y'all, this is kind of hard to talk about on camera. It's kind of weird, but I know that this is gonna be inspirational for some people. So as I progressed through like elementary and middle school, a lot of, you know, I would get into it a lot with the boys, a lot more than the girls. I had, you know, I've had my fair share of confrontations with girls, but I've also had my fair share of confrontations with boys as well. So, you know, when I got to like middle school and stuff like that after elementary school, that's when like all the bullying started. Like, I started getting, you know, called gay. I was still being picked on, you know, for being feminine, and these would come from a lot of the straight males, and some of the DL males who, you know, were insecure about themselves being gay, or, you know, whatever other insecurities they had. And or some of them liked me on the down low, but of course they couldn't say that, so they would, bully me and pick on me in front of their friends so that they could keep up their facade that they looked cool and different things like that. So that's kind of how that went. So y'all, in middle school, this is when I really started to like figure out that I was gay and things like that, and that I was starting to have an attraction towards boys. But a lot of the boys that I was having attractions for were the boys who were picking on me and the boys who were, bullying me and calling me gay and putting their hands on me and things like that. But the funny thing is, these were the same dudes who liked me in the same way, but on the low. So moving forward, y'all, I would get, bullied a lot. People would start putting their hands on me. I would get into countless fights, to the point to where like every single day I had to walk in school being prepared for a fight and things like that. And I would try to make friends with like males and stuff in middle school and in elementary school and stuff like that, but there was just nothing ever for us to really connect on, and it was just always hard for me to build a connection with even other gay males and even the straight males as well, because everybody just had such a big problem with the fact that I was a feminine dude. So that kind of got in the way of me being able to really be friends with a lot of males, because they just always had a problem with me being gay when I did come out, and before then they had a problem with me being feminine. So it just never really worked, guys. And as I've gotten older, and I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sleepy. As I've gotten older and as I progressed into adulthood, it's still the same way, guys. I just can't connect with men. And I just cannot connect with, dudes on like a friendship level. Like, there's just nothing for us to really talk about. Like, y'all, I've always gravitated more towards females, and I've always been able to have like better friendships with females and make friends easier with females than I've ever been able to do with a male. Because like even males who are gay just like me, even when I did come out, like, even those friendships kind of took a decline down, because like they would be, indulging in stuff that I wouldn't really want to indulge in, and then that would become an issue, and it would just be a whole lot. And I don't know, y'all, I just feel like the males, especially like, not even just males, but I feel like, even females now, I just don't want any more friends. Like, I'm just so okay with the friends that I do have. I really do not want any more friends, because I really just feel like who I am as a person, and the love and my genuineness and the energy that I share around, I just feel like my spirit is not meant to be shared with people in my generation. And I feel like my energy is so pure and so genuine that it just doesn't fit into my generation of friendships. And that's exactly the reason why I don't want any more friends. I have 2 good friends in my circle who are genuine and things like that, and I'm good with just them, because I literally, like, I'm so over the new friendship thing. Like, I just don't feel the need to make friends anymore, because I already have the people in my circle who I feel like are going to be here for the rest of my life, and they're going to be here for the long run. And, y'all, like, another thing is, like, I really like being alone. Like, I find so much peace and comfort in being alone, to the point to where, like, I don't even want no friends. Like, I don't even, need no additional friends, or feel the need to have any additional friends besides the ones I already have. Like, if I don't make another friend, in this lifetime or for the rest of my life, I would be okay with that, because I have the people that I feel like I need in my circle, and I don't feel like I need anybody else to come in and disrupt that. And it's also like, y'all, I'm very picky in particular with who I share my energy with, who I converse with, who I talk to, and who I share my spirits with as well, because spirits transfer, and that's what people don't understand. So because I'm so picky about who I share my energy with, who I talk to, who I tell my business to, who I let inside my space, and who I give my energy to, I don't, it's very hard for me to make friends in that capacity as well, because I don't just, be friends with any and everybody, and I just don't feel the need to. Like, especially like males nowadays, like even romantic wise, like males nowadays, friendships wise and, romantic wise, just don't be my cup of tea. Like, and I just haven't attract like the right male friends, or the right male that I feel like I could even be in a relationship with. And I feel like, one day it will come. Like, some days I think that, like, sometimes I think like, oh, will I ever have a boyfriend? Will I ever have like a male friend? Will I ever have like a gay friend? Things like that. But I try not to put that negativity into the atmosphere, and I just have to keep hope that like one day I will, meet the man that's right for me, that will love me and that I can be in a relationship with, that I can hopefully make my husband one day. And I will, hopefully find a male friend that I can really have a genuine deep connection with, and to where my sexuality won't be a problem, or me being feminine won't be a problem. Because y'all, I like to wear my hair long, I like to get braids, I like to wear lip gloss, I like to dress up, I like to get cute, I like to accessorize. Like, I've embraced a lot more of my femininity now in my adulthood than I ever was able to do in my childhood, because I wasn't in a space to where I felt comfortable enough to even embrace my femininity, so I just never did it. But now that I'm older, I've just gotten to the point to where it's like, I don't care what nobody has to say about me. I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it, and I'm going to express and embrace my femininity and my masculinity in the way that I want to. And anybody who wants to be my friend or be in a relationship with me has to be able to accept all of me and who I am and what I come with, or it's just not going to work at all. So yeah, y'all, like, I just, even the two friends that I have now, they're girls, because I just feel like I just have nothing to connect with males when it comes to like a friendship level. And unfortunately, I've just never really, I've had a few male friends, but it just always never ended up working out. But yeah, y'all, I just don't feel like I can be friends with, not that I don't feel like, I feel like I could, but it would have to be a particular type of male friend that doesn't like have a problem with my sexuality or my femininity for us to be friends. Like, I feel like it has to be a God-given friendship. And that's what I say about all my friendships and relationships. I want to be in God-given friendships and God-given relationships. And if it's not God-given, or if the person is not sent from God, I don't want it. So, y'all, that's kind of like the reason why I don't really have no male friends. Yeah, I just, females have just always been easier to be around. I've always gravitated more towards females. I've always had more female friends than male friends. And, it's kind of always been that way, and it kind of is still that way. I would love to have, like, 2 male friends or something like that, but I just, it just has not been able to work. And, I feel like, hopefully I can, get a male friend or two that doesn't have a problem with my sexuality or my femininity, that, we can just talk to and accept each other and, have a genuine friendship and a genuine connection without, sexuality or femininity being a problem, in our friendship. So, yeah, y'all, but that's pretty much why I don't have male friends. And, like I said, y'all, I'm hoping that I can get some I'm hoping that I can, have a male friend or two. If God brings me those friends, cool. If he does, I don't end up having male friends, I'm good with the 2 girls that I got. Because one thing I can say about my friendships with girls, y'all, I love my girls down. I love my sisters. We like this, period. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much why I don't have male friends. I just wanted to, like, kind of get on here and, like, explain to you guys, do a little sit down video about, like, something that's, been a problem for me for several years, with friendships and things like that. And, why it's kind of been harder for me as a gay male to interact with males and to have a relationship with males and friendships with males and different things like that. And I know I'm not the only gay person who's gone through this. So if you have gone through this, it's okay. I hope that this video inspires you. I hope this video sends you some type of inspiration. And, I hope that if you can relate to this video, hopefully something I said in it can help you if you're going through a similar situation, and if you've had a similar problem. Because I know that this definitely has not been, I definitely am not the only gay person who's gone through this. And I know that there's plenty of other gay people who probably can relate to what I'm saying right now and to how I felt about, dealing with males and different things like that. Because us gays, we definitely have it hard. We definitely have it hard. So, yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys for allowing me to, create such a vulnerable space on here. And, I hope this video helps any and everybody out there. Alright, guys, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for many more. Follow all my social medias in the description box below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I